You know you missed us.
Did you guys miss us?
Welcome.
Haven't been on here in a while.
We say that every time. We need to...
We haven't been on here in a while.
We try to get closer.
Is there something hot in your mouth? Oh my god, dragon. I adopted a pet dragon.
Now we can sit closer this time.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, lean in. Jeez.
Okay. So today we're just gonna do... Hey. Today we're just gonna do some business updates, talk about our upcoming events that we've got going, and then, you know, whatever we have time for. We'll see where the conversation takes us.
We shall see. Paige got a job.
I got a job.
Nice. Not
Aside
this one.
from-
She got rehired at sea. Long story. That's why it's been a while. Just kidding.
I started part-time at a local brewery, so...
The Brewery Sisters. Na 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 na.
You know, something to... I like being
Bro,
busy.
you didn't tell me I had tortilla chips all over my shirt.
It's a
It's
vibe.
not normal.
It's-
But...
It's a vibe, man.
Hey.
Yeah, you know, like I do better with a schedule.
Oh.
Like I do so much better when I have a plan for my day. When I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work out at 7. I have meetings at 10. I started volunteering at the animal shelter because we're very passionate about giving back, and I want to find all the babies some homes. There's 2 pigs, lots of bunnies, lots of dogs, lots of pitties.
So Paige is volunteering at the animal shelter. So if you want some dogs, I'm volunteering at the thrift shop. You want some
Clothes
shoes
for your dog.
If
If you want an old sweater for your dog's updates, we found out that our jerseys are officially in production.
like they've been in, like they're
Okay, like
in-
they are being made.
We're finally
currently.
coming to the conclusion of the jersey.
Yeah. And we found out that they've actually been in production since January 7th. There was
don't
some
even go there.
Slight
Don't even go there.
miscommunication. But so we are expecting to have them by the end of like mid-April at the absolute latest, but we're
Probably
fingers
sooner.
crossed for closer to like mid to end of March.
Yeah.
So we're super stoked on that. We hope you guys are too. We have there'll be some discounts for the people on our email list.
Get
So,
on that newsletter.
Get on the
that
list.
newsletter. Get those
you
deals.
can read. We really don't send that many emails, but when we do, they're funny. So
Yeah, I think they're hella funny.
I think
you
they're
do a great job.
funny.
I write them.
I think so we'll have that coming up, and then we got our graded pant samples back.
They look.
Really freaking good.
Yeah.
We're
The colors are so
Insane.
bold
Ugh,
and
the mocha pants are by far my favorite
Yeah, they're
color.
the-
Like I don't know, I feel like that color was an afterthought kind of. Like we knew we were gonna do black and black, and and we'll get to this in a second, but when we were initially picking colors, pink, teal, yellow, like I feel like all of that spoke for itself, and there was we had one space for an extra color and we didn't know what to go with, and I feel like the mocha, just something, I was like, dude, I feel like we need to try this mocha, and
Yeah,
we
'cause-
made a sample of it. I'm so excited to wear them.
Yeah, the mocha is definitely a MCREY sister favorite for sure. That color just turned out so much more interesting, like on a
Yeah.
full pant than in the sample, because it's got this like sheen to it.
Yeah.
So it's more like bronzy. It's really cool. Our dad was like, I like the
Those are
mocha
pretty
pant.
cool.
Yeah. And we were deciding between that color and then this like sage color, which is
Oh,
also really cool.
really cool.
So probably in the future with the sage one, it was like this really
like pewter,
like this light green,
but kind of silver.
yeah, it had like all of them have this like sheen to them, which you can't tell through the pictures online, and it gives it like this other
Dimension.
Yeah, it's like got a little
Multiverse.
Like, the multiverse.
The multiverse of colors.
Don't get me started on the multiverse.
But yeah, so the pants, our manufacturer love them,
we're going down the road.
Going down the rabbit hole.
Four-wheel drive.
You're We found out, or they told us that they can't actually manufacture the full run of 300 pairs of pants. It's just, they're too complicated. There are options to outsource and to go overseas, and we just feel very passionately about keeping our business in the US as long as possible. Hopefully forever, and just keeping it local. And I think for our own economy, obviously, and just supporting LA, local businesses and the LA garment district manufacturing business, but also it's so much easier for us because the communication, it's so nice that our manufacturer speaks the same language. I mean, honestly, and that they are a phone call or an email away. We're in the same time zone. We can drive down there to look at things or show them things if we need to, as opposed to, if we were working with a company in another country, there would be a language barrier. Not as many laws regulating if they steal our designs and sell it out the back door. Different time zones. We'd be dealing with all of the, sales tax and export tariffs, and I don't even know everything
just
else.
A lot.
Yeah. And I think just for the two of us, it makes it so much easier to do it here. But
if we're already playing this big game of telephone, as we described in one of our other videos. Oh, that video is anyway. Starting a small business is literally starting a giant game of telephone, as you're trying to create these things, and you need so many people. So to go overseas and add that to your game of telephone, it would be very difficult. The closer you can keep it in, the easier we found. So we just like to keep it as easy as possible.
But the pants are freaking awesome. We're still deciding the colorways, what we're gonna do. We might, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah. We might cut a couple colors for now. They will make a return at some point.
Listen, we're poor. You need to buy more t-shirts if you want more colors. I don't know how else to say it. You want more colors? Buy more t-shirts.
But the waterproof material that we picked for the canvas of the pant is phenomenal, incredibly durable and sturdy.
Dude, the inside mesh.
The inside mesh is so soft. Butter. Yeah. Just imagine rubbing butter on your legs,
like a nice coconut oil,
in an exciting. Not in a weird way, just that's how soft it is.
MCREY said it's rubbing.
How to rub butter on your legs.
Someone's like,
you start pulling up some weird videos. So those are all of our updates for our jerseys and our pants.
Yeah, let's talk about our calendar year.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. I'll take on March, because that's pretty much the only thing we can remember. So our first month of events is going to start in March. The very first weekend, we're actually going to Mammoth, which will show you guys that we are not just meant for the dirt. We're also meant for the snow.
Yeah. We have a really cool video, too, that we're going to try to film, and it's basically...
We do?
Yeah. Remember I sent it to you? Where the skier is skiing with their... pizza slice, yes. So skier skiing downhill, pizza slice, and then the snowboarder comes in between their skis and flips their snowboard up, and the skier sits down, and they go down the sled.
So we'll show you our skills.
We're gonna see what we can do.
Yeah. So that's the first weekend of March. Second week of March, we go back to the Mid 400. Super excited for that. It was a really fun event. It was a lot, but I feel now that we know what we're getting into, we can plan
much more doable.
Yeah,
we picked a new hotel. Everyone who knows
the golden nugget,
our hotel saga. We picked a new hotel that has a locked parking lot for trailers.
Love of God, yeah. And I think just going in the weekend, knowing what you're getting into. What is it? Is it a tortilla chip?
No, it looked like a feather.
Oh. Wouldn't be surprising if you've seen me eat. It's a problem. I don't know why I can't not spill it. I'll tell you a story later. Ice cream. Oh, no, very good. So going back to 400 Wahoo. So that's gonna be day in Vegas, and then the last few days.
2 days in Prim.
2 days? 3 days. Mm-hmm. 2 days.
So Thursday in Vegas on Fremont Street. Friday and Saturday in Prim.
Okay, that's right.
We leave Sunday.
Okay. So that's our first event. Then we have a weekend off, and then the next weekend we will be at the Sand Sports Super Show in Pomona.
Nope.
Where are we gonna be?
We're gonna go the last weekend of March. We're gonna be at the California Outdoor and Power Sports Show in Pomona.
Wait, when's the Sand Sports Super Show?
Well, we haven't officially signed up for it yet.
Oh, okay.
The Sand Sports Super Swap is May 21st.
Oh, I think that's
or
the one I was
15th, one of those days.
Okay.
Sand Sport Super Show is in September.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I don't remember. I got you so many.
Yeah. And then April, the first weekend in April, we're going to the Biltwell 100. Mm-hmm. We're not vending or exhibiting there, but we are going to try to get there. And we also didn't register in time to race, which was...
Well, we didn't realize how quickly it would go.
It sold out on the first day, like within 6 hours, and we were like, okay. So I signed up for the wait list to race, but well, guess we'll see. Otherwise, we'll still be out there and hanging out. Yeah. And then 2 weekends after that, we're going to Babes in the Dirt, which we also will not be vending at, but we'll be there riding with our friends and super excited for that.
Got our name out there.
And just meeting a bunch of rad chicks who ride.
Yeah. And then that's Saturday, though. So Babes in the Dirt is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Mm-hmm. So then we'll be there Friday. Saturday, we're going to come back because there's an event at the brewery I work at, JHL Brewing Company, where I don't know how much detail I can share about this yet.
I would just say stay tuned for an event at Tarantula Hill on Saturday, April 23rd.
Yeah, there's going to be an event probably from like noon to 5 that day, and it's going to be for dirt bikes and motorcycles, and we'll be there, and we'll be donating our proceeds to a nonprofit.
Whoa.
So
all of them?
No, sorry.
Oh.
Like
I was like,
wow. We're not there yet.
We
sorry.
don't make that much money.
But
a portion of our proceeds will be going
to a nonprofit. So it'll be a really cool event. But we'll share more details about that later. And then we'll go back to Babes in the Dirt on Sunday.
Yeah. Then May, we're hoping to participate in the Sand Sport Super Swap in Orange County. And then the rest of the month and year is still kind of up in the air. We are trying to get into a couple of the AMA Pro motocross races. Some of the ones obviously at Fox Raceway, one up at Hangtown MX in Northern California, and then potentially Loretta Lynn's in Tennessee in August. And then we dive back into Sand Sport Super Show in September.
Wait, what do we have the first weekend of June, or is that one still up in the air? Okay.
Still pending. Sand Sport Super Show in September. Off-Road Expo the first weekend of October.
And then October is like your birthday,
friends' weddings. There's a new race, the California 300, that we're hoping to vend or exhibit at. And then, and then it kind of starts. We'll see what else comes up. But
I'm going on 2 fishing trips, so be nice to me and maybe I'll get some tuna.
Be nice and maybe you'll get invited to sushi night.
Ooh, that's
maybe we'll do that. We'll do a giveaway. One lucky winner gets to...
Wait, that would be kind of fun.
That would be fun. Like, we'll do a contest and, like, one lucky winner gets to...
come to sushi
is, like, invited for, like, a sushi night at the MCREY headquarters.
And we'll add some, like, spice to it. Like, maybe they'll, like, get something else there. You get a shirt. Like a little sushi basket with a shirt or something in it. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. That'd be cool.
All of our friends are like, we get invited anyway.
I know. That's why we got
this would be exclusive.
Yeah, no one else. Paige will be your private chef. Oh, no. You gotta get
Timer's
to work.
Up. I gotta get to work. I gotta serve some beers.
You gotta go turn it off.
Okay, funny story real quick. Kelly ate shit the other day. I woke up, chimes were ringing, and I heard someone... like bam into a glass. You could tell it was like into a glass door, and I was like, oh my gosh, is everyone okay? Like, I thought it was mom ran into the glass shower, so I was like, is mom okay? Dad comes back, he's like, turn your chimes off, and I'm like, they're not my chimes, and he's like, turn your chimes off, and I'm like, someone fell into something, is everyone okay? He's like, I don't care, turn your chimes off.
So my phone is in the bathroom, I reach it, turn the chimes off, I'm like, I fell. No one responds. Like, Paige probably just couldn't hear me. It's hard, like, with her room being that way. But Dad walks away. I'm like, so my side of the story, I get up and my alarm goes off, but my phone is in the bathroom. I'm like, I gotta get up and get it. So I get up. The day before, had put a heat protectant in my hair, which, like, protects your hair when you blow dry it. But it's freaking slippery if it gets on your floor, by the way. So I, cartoon style, whoosh, goof on the bathroom floor, land on my my knees freaking hit together, and I'm like, I'm literally on the bathroom floor, just like, I'm like, seriously in so much pain. Like, I was full airborne slam, and then I'm just like, oh, and I'm like trying to reach for my phone. I'm like, Dad. He's like, I'm hearing Paige go, someone ran into the
I'm in my bed. She's yelling, someone ran into the shower.
And I'm like, it's me. And Paige is like, someone fell. Dad's like, the charge. And I'm like, I'm like dying. My freaking knee is so bruised on this side. It's just, yeah.
But that's literally like art.
And then I like Quasimodo'd back to my bed. Laid down. I went back to sleep for like an hour because I needed to like restart my day. I was like, we're going back to bed. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna wake up. And then Mom was in my bathroom. Mom was in my bathroom like 2 days ago, and she went, whoa! She did a little slide. She was like, then just like sliding her feet. She's like, this is slippery. I'm like, well, don't keep sliding your feet. You're gonna fall like me. She's like, this is dangerous. She's doing like her whole insurance. Lady. And she's like, you gotta wipe it up. I'm like, at this point now I just like slide to the toilet. I'm like, whew.
You all right?
Don't.
I'm not gonna say anything. And on that note, that's like literally our house in a nutshell every day. Like, I wish there were cameras here all day because that's how it's like that chaotic all the time.
If we had a TV show, the Kardashians wouldn't even be able to keep up.
I don't know. I'm just saying we're funnier than the Kardashians. And with that, I'm off to work.
That is
Peace
all.
out.